State Legislative Council election. Nomination from council constituencies. Disclaimer: this training material is for use in training of election officials. It should not be referred as guideline of ECI. In case of any variance in this training material, the Commission guidelines, rules, laws shall prevail. Learning outcomes. At the end of the session, the participants will be able to classify the notification issued by the Governor, cite the nomination form 2E, know about the arrangements to be made in the nomination room, understand Form 26 Oath and Affirmation, explain the security deposit. They will also be able to prepare the list of validly nominated candidates. Nomination. Nomination is the process of formally offering oneself as a candidate for any elective office. A person must be qualified and must not be disqualified under the Constitution and law for such candidature. Nomination starts from the day on which notification calling the election is issued and lasts till the last date prescribed for the making nominations, both dates inclusive. However, no nomination can be filed on any intervening public holiday during such period. Press note of Commission. Not to be confused with the press note issued by the Commission. Press note usually is issued a week in advance and contains the date on which the notification is to be issued and also lays down the entire schedule of the election, generally not held to be a statutory document. Therefore, the date of notification as mentioned in the press note becomes the immutable starting point for starting the election process, that is, nominations. Notification and public notice. Filing of nomination starts on the date of notification by the Governor under the Section 16 of RP Act 1951, Section 30 of RP Act 1951. The Commission shall publish a notification in the Official Gazette, which is to be republished in the concerned state Official Gazette, mentioning the last date and time of nomination, date of scrutiny, and last date and time of withdrawal of candidature. Returning officer to issue public notice of election under the Rule 3 of Conduction of Election Rule 1961 in Form 1 as referred in Section 31 of RP Act 1951. Public notice shall be published before 11 am. Languages of public notice. Public notice shall be published in English and in the languages used for the official purpose of the state or the regional language of the particular area of the state in which the constituency is wholly situated. Section 31 of RP Act 1951. On the issue of notification under the Section 30, the returning officer shall give public notice of the intended election, inviting nominations of such candidates for such election and specifying the place at which the nomination papers are to be delivered. The format of Form 1 is shown on the screen. In the public notice, returning officer has also to specify ARO, who will also receive nomination papers in addition to him, place or places at which the nomination paper shall be received. Public notice has to be under the signature of the returning officer only. No other authority can issue the public notice. To be displayed on the notice board of the returning officer, assisting return officers, and in other permanent public offices such as Panchayat Samiti, Gram Panchayat, etc. The public notice shall have to whom can nomination papers be submitted, name of the returning officer, last date and time for submission of nomination, place of submission of nomination papers, place and date and time of scrutiny. The date and time period of voting shall be mentioned. ARO's role in nomination process. ARO can perform any of the returning officer's function except scrutiny, unless RO is unavoidably prevented from holding such scrutiny. In very rare case, returning officer can authorize ARO by name and designation especially in writing for conducting the scrutiny. Assistant Returning Officer should sign the papers as Assistant Returning Officer and not as Returning Officer. Nomination Form. The nomination form for state legislative councils from council constituencies is Form 2E. Form 2E has 5 parts. The Part 1 to be used by the candidate. Part 2 is a declaration by the candidate. Part 3 is about the information about presentation of nomination to be filled by the returning officer. Part 4 is the decision of the returning officer about accepting or rejecting the nomination paper. Part 5 is the receipt of the nomination paper and notice of scrutiny. Arrangements during nomination. 360-degree CCTV coverage when uninterrupted power supply. The clock inside the room must be in the AM or PM mode and it is in perfect working condition. The clock of the video camera and CCTV should also tally with the clock set in the RO's room. Process of filing nomination to be videographed. Continuous and unedited videography in the last hour of filing of the nomination. The recording must be preserved appropriately. Restriction on vehicles and people. Maximum of 3 vehicles within the periphery of 100 meters from returning officer's office. Maximum of 5 people including candidate. If the candidate and the persons accompanying the candidate are SPG protectee, then 1 SPG personnel with concealed arm in addition to permissible number of persons can enter the RO's or ARO's room. For number of vehicles, existing provision will prevail. Basic requirements. Nomination form can be obtained from RO's office. Along with the nomination form, candidate will also get copy of affidavit, that is Form 26, along with Form C1 and C4, copy of oath, checklist. Nomination can be filed only by the candidate or any one of the proposers from 11 AM to 3 PM. Cannot be sent by the post or filed through any person. Nomination to be signed by the candidate and the prescribed number of proposers. Cannot be filed on a public holiday and second and fourth Saturday. What is public holiday? Public holiday is defined in the RP Act 1951. Any holiday declared under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 will be known as public holiday. Local holidays declared in a state will not be considered as public holiday. On these days, nomination form shall be accepted. Number of nomination papers. Maximum of 4 nomination papers by 1 candidate in the same constituency. No candidate can be nominated from more than 2 council constituencies. Candidates' nomination papers in the 3rd, 4th and all such subsequent constituencies going by the date and time of filing should be rejected by the returning officer concerned. Number of proposers. Candidates of recognized party. At least 10% of total electors or 10 electors, whichever is less. For all other candidates, 10 electors. Proposers should be electors of the constituency concerned. A proposer can sign more than 1 nomination paper of the same candidate or of different candidates. Having signed a nomination paper as a proposer, the proposer cannot withdraw from being such proposer. If proposer is or are illiterate. Illiterate proposers have impression to be affixed in front of and attested by the returning officer or assistant returning officer or an officer authorized by the commission. Dismissal from government service. For a person dismissed from the government service wants to contest the election within 5 years of such dismissal, has to submit along with the nomination paper a certificate from the commission stating that the dismissal was not on the account of corruption or disloyalty to the state. Elector from the state. Documentary evidence regarding elector in an assembly constituency of that state have to be attached. Evidence in the form of electoral roll of the constituency in which the candidate's name is registered, or a relevant part thereof, or a certified copy of the relevant entries in such roll. Evidence may be produced by the candidate at the time of presenting his nomination paper, and if he has not done so, he must do that at the time of the scrutiny of nominations. The responsibility for producing such documentary evidence rests entirely with the candidate. Returning officer to draw the attention of the candidate to the aforesaid requirement when his nomination paper is presented and examined from the technical standpoint. RO to issue memo in such a case. The format of the memo is shown on the screen. Affidavit, that is Form 26. Candidate is required to file affidavit in Form 26. If not filed with the nomination, affidavit can be filed till 3 p.m. on last date of filing of the nomination. No due certificate from the agencies providing electricity, water and telephone will also rent, in case he or she had been in the occupation of any government accommodation during the last 10 years. As per an order of the Delhi High Court, details of dues to be published in 2 newspapers within 2 days of finalization of the list of contesting candidates. Copy to be displayed on the notice board of the RO or the ARO. If office of both RO and AROs are outside the constituency, one set of affidavits to be displayed in a prominent public place within the constituency limits. Copies to be supplied on demand on payment of standard copying charges to whoever requests for it. Copy to be uploaded on the website of the CO within 24 hours of filing. Abstract part of the affidavit, that is part B, to be displayed at various other public offices. If anyone files the affidavit pointing out false statement in any affidavit, that also to be displayed on the notice board. If columns have been left blank in the Form 26, this should be specified in the checklist, and candidates should be asked to submit an affidavit complete in all respects, latest by the time fixed for the commencement of the scrutiny. Failure to submit revised affidavit completely in all respects, even after reminder by the returning officer, will be a ground for rejection of the nomination paper. RO is not required to conduct the inquiry into the correctness of the statements in the affidavit. Checklist. Checklist to be prepared in duplicate by the returning officer or the specified assistant returning officer. If there is any defect or shortcoming in the documents, the same should be specified. The copy of the checklist will serve the purpose of acknowledgement as well as the notices for submitting the relevant documents. The format of checklist is shown on the screen. Security deposit and number of sets. The security deposit for State Legislative Council election is Rs 10,000. No deposit will be acceptable by check or bank draft. For SC/ST candidates, half the amount to be made either in cash before the RO or the ARO at the time of delivery of nomination paper, or in advance in the RBI or in a government treasury. The security deposit head is shown on the screen. A maximum of 4 sets of nomination papers for a candidate. Only one security deposit is required. Similarly, all other accompanying documents, only one original set is needed. If more than 4 nominations are filed, the 5th set onwards will be ignored, but make sure this doesn't happen. Preliminary examination of nomination paper. Preliminary examination to be done by the returning officer at the time of receiving of the nomination paper. Entries relating to electoral roll details to be compared. Clerical errors in the names, serial number, etc. can be allowed to be corrected or even ignored. defects if any, to be pointed out to the candidate. Enter date and time of filing the nomination and put initials. Give a running serial number to nomination papers. If more than one set of nomination is filed by the candidate, give serial number in the order in which they are presented. Fill up part 5th of the nomination form and hand over to the candidate or the proposer as acknowledgement. Fill up the checklist and hand over copy to the candidate or the proposer. Obtain a specimen signature of the candidate. Also ask the candidate to write down his name in the language in which a ballot paper is to be printed. For documents not filed and or found defective in any manner, a specific mention should be made in the second column of the checklist as notice to the candidate for filing the same within prescribed time limit. Form AA and BB. Forms AA and BB to be filed latest by 3 p.m. on the last date of filing of nomination. Both Forms AA and BB to be submitted to returning officer. Forms AA and BB to be signed in ink in original. Fax copy or email or photocopy not acceptable. Change in Form BB. Political party can cancel the Form BB already issued to any candidate, and it can issue a fresh Form BB in favor of new candidate latest by 3 p.m. on last date of filing of the nomination. Oath or affirmation. Candidate required to make an oath or affirmation in the prescribed format in person. RO or ARO or authorized authorities before whom oath can be made. It is not necessary that the oath or affirmation should be made more than once if a candidate is nominated from more than one constituency. The candidate should show to the returning officer that oath has been validly made in respect of the nomination filed in the other constituency. It would also be open to the candidate to make another oath in respect of the second constituency also. Other authorities prescribed by the Commission are Jail Superintendent for candidate in jail, In charge officer of detention camp for candidate under preventive detention, Medical Superintendent of hospital for those confined to bed in hospital, diplomatic or consular representative of India or any person authorized by them for candidate outside the India. Oath to be made only after filing the nomination and before the day of scrutiny. Certificate of oath to be given to the candidate without his applying for it. Onus is on the candidate to produce certificate of oath before returning officer. The oath or affirmation has first to be made and then signed by the candidate before the authorized person. Mere signing on the paper on which oath is written is not sufficient. The candidate must make the oath before the authorized person. The format of oath is shown on the screen. Photographs of the candidate. Candidate have to submit the photograph before the scrutiny. On the back side of the photograph, candidate or his or her election agent will put the signature. Photograph should not be older than 3 months from the date of publication of notification. It should be of stamp size 2 cm by 2.5 cm, white background, neutral face, open eye. Photo may be colored or black and white. Photo should be in the normal dress, no uniform. Black or dark colored spectacles not to be used. Candidates or election agent or proposer who has submitted the photograph has to make a declaration that the photograph submitted is of the candidate concerned. The format of declaration is shown on the screen. Non-submission of photograph by the candidate shall not be a ground for rejection of the nomination of the candidate. The photograph already affixed on the nomination paper shall be used for printing the ballot paper. Acknowledgement or the notice. Apart from the acknowledgement in part 5th of the nomination form, checklist duly filled is further acknowledgement. All notices for filing the various documents shall be given in the checklist itself. Notice of nominations. Notice of nominations, that is Form 3C. After 3 p.m. on each day, between the date of notification and the last date for making nominations, returning officer to publish on RO's notice board a notice of nomination papers filed. The specified ARO should also do the same if nomination paper presented before him at a different place. The format of Form 3C is shown on the screen. List of nominated candidates. Immediately after 3 p.m. on the last date for filing the nomination papers, a consolidated list of all the nomination papers presented shall be prepared. The format of list of nominated candidates is shown on the screen. Appointment of election agent. For appointment of the election agent, candidate can apply through Form 8. Any person who is disqualified under the Constitution or under the RP Act 1951 for being a member of either House of Parliament or either House of the Legislature or for voting at various elections shall, so long as the disqualification subsists, be disqualified for being an election agent at any election. The format of Form 8 is shown on the screen. Recap. Requirements for valid nomination. Candidate must be qualified and must not be disqualified on the date fixed for the scrutiny of nominations. Nomination paper, that is Form 2E, duly completed in all respect. Must be subscribed by the requisite number of electors as proposers. Must be signed both by the candidate and each of the proposers at the appropriate places meant for the signatures. Must be accompanied by the receipt showing that the requisite security deposit has been made. Must also be accompanied by the caste certificate issued by the competent authority if the candidate belongs to the SC/ST and where he/she is claiming concession in the security deposit. Must be accompanied by documentary evidence regarding elector in an assembly constituency of that state. Must be accompanied by a certificate issued by the Commission if the candidate was dismissed from the government service and 5 years have not been elapsed since the date of his dismissal as per the Section 9 of RP Act 1951. Must also submit the duly filled affidavit in the Form 26. Must be accompanied by aforesaid documents and be presented only to the RO or the authorized ARO in between prescribed time and date as per Section 31 of RP Act 1951. Must make and subscribe the requisite oath or affirmation as soon as may be after the delivery of his nomination paper to the RO or ARO and in any event before the commencement of the date of the scrutiny of nomination. Further, if a candidate claims to be set up by a recognized political party, he must ensure Form AA and BB must reach the RO positively before 3 p.m. on the last date of filing the nominations. If the candidate has taken care to ensure compliance with each of the above requirements, he/she can be reasonably sure that his/her nomination being accepted at the time of scrutiny of nominations. Important point. Under the law, it is not necessary that a candidate for election from a graduate constituency or a teacher's constituency should be a graduate or teacher. A nomination paper in such a constituency can also be filed by a candidate who is not a graduate or teacher, as the case may be. In this educational video, we have learned about the nomination form from council constituencies in case of state legislative council elections. If you have any doubt or want any clarification, then you can contact through the mail as shown on the screen. For other videos on rules and regulations, you can visit the web address as shown. Thank you.